2019, I became the world champion of Brawl Stars, the most accredited title in history. But since then, I've got a little bit rusty and my skills have kind of dwindled. Today, we're gonna be learning more than 20 skills and I'm hopefully gonna get back to my professional peak. Let's jump into it. And who would have thought the first skill we get is probably one of the hardest ones to do, and it's gonna take some time. Now, I didn't have much of a choice when it came to what we did the challenge with, because the only brawlers I hadn't upgraded yet were Draco and Lily. So I decided to do this with Draco. So we picked him up, jumped into a few games. Now, of course, we're facing bots at the start, so things are going pretty easy. But I continued to push Draco before I decided to cheat a little bit. But before we get into the rest of the video, today's video was sponsored by Warcraft Rumble. It is an action-packed strategy game where games last from 3 to 5 minutes, which is absolutely perfect time to pick up, play whenever you want, and put down whenever you want. There are over 60 monsters, heroes, villains, and more to collect and level up. There's also a huge single player experience with over 70 missions, as well as weekly and monthly challenges. The aim is basically a race to destroy your opponent's base before they destroy yours. Stormwind is here, offering a new way to play with friends and experience the game. 2 guildmates will work together and utilize their armies to beat 3 different bosses throughout Stormwind. Now, the Stormwind content is only accessible after reaching 90 seagulls. Now, there is a ton of rewards, including the wildcard army upgrade, which allows any unit in your 3rd army slot, regardless of its traits. And if you're familiar with World of Warcraft, you get to see the familiar sights of Stormwind City reimagined in Warcraft Rumble style. So make sure to download Warcraft Rumble using my link in the description and check out Stormwind in Warcraft Rumble. Let's get back into the video. Okay, I'm cheating, but don't put this in the video. We're just spawning in a... Yeah, I swapped to a different account where I have Colt at power 1 with a couple of trophies on. Suck it, viewers, you didn't see anything. But the whole point of this skill was to just see how we do with facing brawlers at basically higher power levels. So yeah, it kind of worked out still. And just like that, we were at the final game for rank 20. And here's how I went. I have 2 dynamites on the most open map in the game. Like, what? Oh my god. I get it? Oh my god. Oh my god, that took so long. 500 trophies, that's the first challenge done. Nice. Now, I was very happy with the second one. I knew it'd be a lot easier than the first one. Basically, the goal of this skill is to pass the ball, teleport, and then score with the ball. Pretty simple. So I hopped into the first game and tried to get the ball. But I didn't get the opportunity until overtime started, and when I did, I failed. A few seconds later, I got another opportunity, but failed miserably again. Now, at the end of the game, I got my final chance to do it, and I finally actually managed to do it. Literally, first try. Oh, did we get it? Oh my god, that counts, right? That's first game. Surely that counts. That's first game. Let's go. Now, for the next challenge, I got another ball challenge, but this time with Maisy. This time, the challenge was to essentially pass the ball to yourself while using a gadget and a super, pushing the opponent's back and managing to score. Now, since my Maisy was only at 20 trophies, I thought this challenge would be extremely easy and would be able to get the skill ticked off very quickly. But I realized I hadn't played Maisy. I had no idea how to do this skill, so I had to figure that out. How do we even do this? We do this. Let me gadget. Oh my god. I don't even use our gadget. Oh, okay. But we managed to get it in the next attempt a few minutes later. Oh, we take that. Bit messy, but I think that counts. Now, for skill number 4, we had to play Mortis and kill a tank. So I decided to hop into Showdown, figuring that we could just get a ton of power cubes and kind of just cheat the system. Now, we managed to find a Bibis in our first match. And of course, we managed to kill her or him. I don't really know. And that is another skill completed. Oh, that counts? We had 1 more cube than him, so it's not that unfair. We'll take it. We'll take it. Now, the next skill we got was to only shoot down with Piper. Now, the reason this is so hard is because it's pretty impossible to actually see who you're shooting off the bottom of your screen. But for a world champion like me, it's easy. I got super close straight away to killing this Brock off my screen. Oh, I hit him. Does that count? Did I need to kill them or just hit them? Now, the goal here was to actually kill someone that you couldn't see. But it didn't take me long to get a few kills doing this and completing another skill.
Okay, that was off our screen. That counts.
Now for skill number 6, we essentially have to hit someone with a Bibis bubble twice in the same bubble. We basically super, then knock them back into the bubble so they hit it twice. Now I forgot to record this one live, but I can show you in the replay clearly that we managed to complete this skill. No cheating was done here. Now for my 7th skill, we have to complete an entire team wipe with Bull. Now for a bit of fun, I was like, yeah, let's do this in 5v5, but I realized quickly that it was going to be very difficult, so we hopped back into 3v3. And we got super close in our first match. But then in the second game, we managed to get it pretty much instantly, showing why I'm still one of the greatest ever. Now for skill number 8, we need to get a cross map kill with the Mandy super. Easy peasy as you like. The first game we get 2, but I wasn't recording. What a stupid man. The next game we had a few missed opportunities, but by the end of the game we managed to land a super cross map on a crow and complete the skill again. Now the 9th skill was an easy one. Primo dribbling. Simple. Pass the ball up, jump onto it, and score. We did it literally in under 60 seconds. Easy peasy. But for the 10th skill, we got one which is going to take a little longer. I have to dodge 5 of Spike's curveballs in a row. Twice. Now at first I tried to complete this in a real match, but realized it would be much easier to hop into a private game where I'm not getting shot by 5 different people. Now it took me a little while to figure things out, but once I got into the positioning, you know, going back to my old pro days, used to do this pretty well, and we managed to get it just before the end of the game.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Bro, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, let's go. Now for the next skill, we simply have to use Gray's gadget to pull someone away from the goal and shoot and score at the same time. Pretty simple. Well, that's what I thought, but it turns out it's not that easy when you don't get the chance to do so, especially when you play bots in 5v5. So we jumped in a team and managed to finish things off pretty easily. Here we go. There we go. That's it. Let's go. Now that's 11 skills done. Now for number 12, we had the most important skill in Brawl Stars, teaming in Showdown. Of course, the most important skill if you are a Primo main. Now we'll be quick with this one because we know it's not that hard. But first of all, I want to show you why you don't team in Showdown. It took me a few attempts to realize what I was doing wrong. I was not playing Primo. What was I doing? So we quickly hopped onto Primo and completed the challenge. Team with me. Yes, let's go. We're teaming in Showdown. Let's go. Next up, we have to hit 3 full shots with Bo or Leon in a row. Now, this sounds pretty easy, but their attack patterns are pretty weird, so it's quite difficult to do. And you kind of need to learn how to move while shooting. Now, I was hitting full shots pretty consistently, but it was tough for me to get 3 in a row. But I finally got an opportunity up close to hit someone 3 times in a row, and that was skill number 13 completed. We did it. Right? Pretty sure we did it. All right, skill number 14, hitting an entire Darryl gadget onto a safe. Now, I thought this one would be really easy to complete, so we hopped in some normal games. But I quickly found out this was extremely tough to do. So because of that, we hopped into some friendly rooms and tried to do it there instead. But I continued to fail again and again and again until after 30 tries, we finally managed to get it done. We did it. Let's go. 9K. Wow. So you have to like spin clockwise with it from the top left. Okay. Now for the 15th skill, we had to evade a super using a brawler like Dynamite or Fang. Now I could have completed this one in a friendly room, but I decided it would be a lot tougher to do it in a real game. Now that was my mistake because it literally took me more than an hour to find a Tara. And luckily I managed to finish the challenge in that game. Otherwise this skill would have taken me way longer. Yes, that counts. Okay, we're taking that. We supered out of his super. It helped us survive. We're taking that. Next up, we have to block a Buzz super using a Gale gadget. Now, this can be difficult because if you're really close, you don't really have much time to react. So the goal is to get as far away from the Buzz as possible, kind of bait him to use a super, pop a gadget, easy. Now, finding these brawlers in games took me hours sometimes, so make sure to subscribe if you enjoy the content. And of course, once we find them, we're not guaranteed to complete the challenge either, which makes it even tougher. But we got another chance after some time, and this time we could not afford to fail. So we managed to complete the challenge and move on to the next one.
Yes, we did it. We baited him.
Now for the 17th skill, we have to get 3 kills with a Mandy long shot. But for some reason, I thought it said super, so I was really confused. Eventually, though, we figured out what we had to do and hopped straight in some 5v5 Brawl Ball. But it didn't end up going to plan, so we swapped to knockout, which was a great decision because we managed to complete this skill in the first game.
Nice, that's 1. Nice, that's 2. 1 more. Get him. I need this for the... Yes, that's it. Okay.
The next skill we had to do was to double hit someone with a Darryl super. Now, this one I found incredibly easy, and we managed to do it in 1 minute of starting the challenge.
Oh, that's a double hit. Okay. 1. That's 2. That's 2. Just like that. Wow. Easy challenge.
Now, the next one wasn't that difficult either. We had to simply score a goal using all 3 of Melody's supers. But first, I had to max her out and actually learn how to play with her because I had never played with her before. Once I did that, though, I got some pretty good opportunities straight away. And I got really close with this one where I tried to do it across the entire map. But I failed because of a Tara. And since I got so close with this one, I had really high hopes that I would be able to complete it in the next game.
All right, let's go. Oh. Okay, we take it. We'll take that. That's a good goal.
Now, after that, the next skill was another dribbling one. This time with Buzz, we had to use Buzz gadget and super to score. Now, at first, I thought this one might be harder than Melody's, but it turns out it wasn't too difficult, and we managed to complete it within a few minutes. And it was actually super clean.
I'm counting that. I'm counting that. That counts.
Now, for the 21st skill, we had to get 2 KOs in 1 game with a Nani super. Now, this can be super easy if you're playing against squishy brawlers, but if you're playing against tanks, it's going to be a lot more difficult. But let's test our luck. In the first match, I got super close, but didn't quite complete it.
We're about to get super again. Ooh. Okay, we need to get a kill with this super, and we're good.
Same goes for the second and the third.
Hunt the kill. Oh, go away.
And the 4th one.
Okay, here we go. We got him. Oh, he jumps. Can we get him? No. How do we miss?
But then we finally did it.
Nice. Okay, that's 1. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Nice. Okay, that's it. That's GG. We did it.
Now, we saved the hardest challenge for last. We have to win with the reverse controls. Now, I was hoping to just get randoms that would carry me, but we all know the probability of that is close to 0.
Okay, nice. Okay, 1 now. Going good. It's going good. Jumping in. Okay. Oh my god.
We managed to get the win in the first game because I am still the greatest player in the world.
Oh, nice. We got it. Okay. We managed to win first game, by the way. First game with reverse controls. Yeah, we'll take it. We didn't even do that bad. 3 kills, 4 deaths. Thanks to Wasim for the idea, by the way.
And if this video gets 3K likes, I will use my newly obtained skills to try competitive Brawl Stars again. Use code Tom. Subscribe. Peace.